everybody, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing fine. Welcome back to my channel Discover Infinitely. In today's video, we are going to be starting a brand new survival series where I'll have goals for each episode, and in order to finish that episode, I have to finish all those goals. So for today, I already have some goals, but if you guys want to, participate, then you can also comment down below the ideas for the goals that for the next episode. But make sure it's valid, and then I'll definitely consider it. So the goals for this episode is that I need to find some kind of civilization, which basically means a village, and I also need to get full set of iron armor, and it will also be good if I could find a good base, like a good area to build my base, because I'll be building my base in the next episode. So maybe that could be the goal for the next episode. But as you guys can see, I'm getting some stone for my stone tools, and yeah. I made some stone tools like sword, pickaxe, and axe, and I also made a furnace. And then I spotted some coal over here, so that's what I'm basically getting. In this episode, you'll see me getting a lot of coal, by the way. That's just a spoiler alert, but yeah. After that, I went for exploring because I needed wool to make a bed, and I also obviously need to find a village. So I found a sheep over here, as you can see, and I killed it. And I also decided to grab some dandelions to make a yellow bed. I don't know why I grabbed 3. One is like more than enough, but who cares? Let's move on. It was turning nighttime and I desperately needed a bed, so I saw this sheep, but it had a child, and I was hesitant on killing it first, but then I had to do it because nighttime was approaching. I tried to see if there were any other sheep, but they were just like not spawning. Okay, it's not my fault. So yeah, I did kill it, but then right after that, a sheep did end up spawning, so that's actually good because I did need it for a bed. 3 wool, as you can see, a sheep spawn. I killed it and I made myself a bed. I slept through the first day. Thankfully, I did not have to survive the night. I could just skip it. After that, I decided that exploring was my best bet to find a village because there wasn't any village near this area. So what I decided to do was fall down almost to my death. Thankfully, I didn't die, and I didn't have any food on me that was cooked, so basically I spent some time cooking my food so I can regenerate. And then after that, I made myself a boat, and I rode on it after almost drowning. It's fine. As you can see, I drove my boat, not that much honestly. I did like somewhat long distance, but it wasn't even that long until I found this dead end. So I was like, okay, fine, I have to get out now. I managed to grab this sugarcane as well. You'll see now, because you'll need the sugarcane for like enchanting stuff and all. So I definitely did grab the sugarcane. After that, I went further in this direction, and then I spotted a village over there. I was really excited honestly because this is village number 1, by the way. I noticed that this village was very, very big, and there were like a lot of houses. And as you can see over here, there is a cartography table. This is like the smallest house, by the way. And then there was a cartography house and this leather house which had like a hat, which is pretty cool. But then this cartography house, there was literally a hole and I fell right through it. How did I not notice that? Like, come on. Anyways, the chest did not have anything good at all. There were only 2 empty maps in it. Like, literally, what? The map basically showed the entire village, which is pretty cool. I also spotted this farmland where there were some carrots and beetroot. I did not grab the beetroot because I don't care about it, because it's literally the worst food. I found this grindstone and a blacksmith and an armor smith. Yeah. By the way, there were a lot of armor smiths in this village. Like, I don't know why, okay? And it was turning nighttime again, so I decided to sleep. So that was my day 2 done. Then in the morning, I just did some exploring basically, and I found another armor smith and just some empty houses, honestly. Nothing really that great. And then I also saw these zombies trying to kill a villager. I might have killed a villager accidentally. I found many chests in this village, but most of them only had like bread. So that was kind of disappointing, and this villager kept on coming in between when I tried to build some kind of staircase. It was annoying, okay? Villagers are annoying. As you can see, I'm just exploring more, and it's pretty boring, honestly. Like, there's nothing that great. Like, there are chests, but they don't really have that great loot. I also saw this pen in which there was some watermelon. I will be grabbing that later in the video. Got some more bread, and nothing really else, honestly. And I also found some torches. Yeah, can't forget about the torches. I actually did find torches. And I also found a leather tunic, so that's good. Got some armor. I saw that this pen was empty, so I decided to put some pigs in it, you know, just for village's sake. And I also bred them together, so that's pretty cool, you know. Now the pen won't be empty anymore. And I decided to do the same thing for this pen as well, because there weren't any animals in them for some reason. I don't know. Like, don't they usually spawn animals in them? Maybe they despawned, I don't know. So I got a cow in there, but then sheep also started following, and then baby sheep also started following. So that was pretty cool. I managed to escape. The sheep almost escaped, but it didn't. So that's good. And then the night was setting again, so I slept and I checked on the pigs and they were doing all fine. Okay, nothing to worry about them. There was this stone shore, and I know that there are like a lot of ores that you can get over here, like a bunch of coal and iron. And I did spot like a lot of coal. I probably got like 4 stacks of coal from this, and I grabbed most of it and even some iron, which later back I traded with the armor smith, because I don't know why. Probably because I thought that maybe I could get like full iron armor from them, because there were a lot of armor smiths, and there was one who was selling leggings, and then another who was selling boots, and another who was selling chestplate. So in that way I could almost get full iron armor, and then all the other raw iron that I get from the stone shore, I can just convert it into a helmet. And that's how I would basically get a full iron armor set. I initially thought that I would have to go mining, because the idea of trading didn't come in my mind. So that's why I was grabbing some wood, you know, for torches. But then the idea clicked in my head that maybe I could like trade when I saw this villager's trade. Like, he's selling boots, and I was like, ooh, maybe I could grab that. So I went to my house, and and I got the emeralds that I had. As you can see, I had like a good lot, you know. I still had to trade my emeralds too, so not my emeralds, my coal. So I managed to get the boots. So that was 1/4 of my iron armor done. That was pretty cool, you know. I felt cool trading. Then after that, I also decided to wear my leather armor. I don't know why I didn't have it on. Like, also for some reason my skin is Alex, even though I literally changed it. But don't worry, later in the video it's my own skin anyways, so it's fine. The rest of the days over here in this village, I basically spend my time doing the coal mining. But over here you can see that before I went coal mining, I harvested all this wheat, because I could trade it with the villager, like the farmer. As you can see, I'm mining a lot of coal over here, because there was like literally so much, and it started raining for some reason, which was really upsetting, because now the video looks bad. It looks like trash. I don't know. Thankfully, it was not a thunderstorm, and sometimes, like whenever it rains, randomly mobs spawn, like even though it's not thunderstorm, and even then you can go to sleep. So I was just glad that no mob spawned. But anyways, after all this mining, I did break a lot of stone pickaxes, so I had to make like 2 new ones. But yeah, here's just a coal mining montage. Oh yeah, and I also traded it. Like I went to sleep in the village, and I also traded it then. Like I'm pretty sure. Yeah, as you can see. I actually saw this weaponsmith's trade, and he was selling this really good iron sword of sharpness too, but it was like 10 emeralds, and there was no way I was getting that. So yeah, but I did trade my coal that I got, and I managed to get 7 emeralds, but I needed 9 for a chestplate. I thought it was only 7 initially, but then it's 9. So obviously I had to go more coal mining. I also traded the wheat that I got with this farmer to get 2 more emeralds. So that meant that I could trade with the armorer now, and I could get the iron chestplate, which means I was halfway done with my iron armor, and I felt cool. You know, only 2 more sets to be needed. After that, I went and I grabbed some more wheat for some more emeralds, and then I saw this armor smith's trade, and he was trading leggings for 7 emeralds. So if I would get that, then I would have like 3/4 of iron armor, and then like I said, the rest I would be getting by mining by myself. So what I decided to do was I decided to trade my wheat, and I also grabbed my bed because I knew I would spend like a lot of time mining all that coal. So I managed to get like a couple more emeralds, and I also leveled up the farmer, which is pretty cool, even though I would have not lived here anyways, because who lives in a savannah? But anyway, I tried to find some fishes because I want to tame a cat, but fishes were just like not spawning, and I don't have like any string to make a fishing rod. But anyway, here's a coal mining montage and also iron mining. After finally mining all of the coal, I also slept, by the way, and I also found a fish, 3 actually. So I decided to kill one, and I managed to kill one, but then a drown started coming at me, so I just ran away with 1 salmon, which is not good, but I was hoping I could like tame a cat using 1 salmon, you know, if that was even possible. So yeah, all the cats were very reluctant, and it was only this cat that I managed to tame. I couldn't believe that I could tame a cat with only 1 raw fish. Like, isn't that like super lucky? Also guys, I want you to comment down below some cat names for her, because I don't have any ideas. But as you can see, I traded my coal for some more emeralds, and I actually got 12 emeralds, which means I could finally afford the leggings, and I was really happy. I also got 6 raw iron, and I only need 5 for a helmet. So that means I could smelt and make my own helmet. So that was good. I decided to use this blast furnace to smelt my iron. As you can see, I got a lot of experience after mining all that coal. Like I have 16 levels. Like that's crazy. Okay. But as you can see, I made myself an iron helmet, and here's a little clip of me wearing it all just to show off, Yep, we got full iron armor. I was really, really happy. But I knew that my time in this village had come to an end. I had my cat as well, and yeah. Also, I decided to dye her collar yellow. You'll see in the next clip. But as you can see, I packed all my stuff and I was ready to leave after grabbing the watermelon. Because I don't know when I'll find a jungle, and I think I might have some watermelon seeds, but who cares? Who cares? I also decided to grab a blast furnace, and I might have accidentally made the oak log into stripped oak log, which is bad. Sorry. And then I decided to go on a boating journey. And here's the time I did a mistake. It was not a big mistake. It was a mistake. But it could have been fatal. Okay, it could have been fatal. I told to myself that every time I see sugarcane, I'll be grabbing it. And I went a little further and I grabbed some sugarcane, as you can see. But then that's the time I realized, where is my cat? Why didn't my cat teleport yet? And that meant that I had to go all the way back just to get my cat again. I tried finding her, but no luck. Then finally I came back at the village and she was just in the water. I got her in my boat, and then we rode off. I didn't really swim that far, honestly. I don't think so, at least. Even though it might have been like a couple hundred blocks. It turned nighttime, so I definitely slept. And my cat got me a piece of string. That was really nice because I didn't have any string at all. So I was happy. I decided to treasure. I decided to treasure it as her first gift for me. As you can see, I just got some more sugarcane. You need it for enchanting. And then I kept going further, and then I saw this really cool plains areas, and I was like, oh, maybe I could build my base over here. I decided to break my boat. It could have been bad because I could have accidentally hit my cat. Not good. And I kept seeing if she would teleport because I don't want to leave her behind again. And I was kind of worried, honestly, like, are you gonna catch up or not? And then she teleported, and then I was all fine. But I found a village. That's crazy because this is probably only like 300 blocks away. 300 or 500 blocks away from the Savannah village, and that's crazy. This village wasn't really that big. I wouldn't call it like big. It was like a normal size. It had farmland, hay bales, a church, and it was nice, honestly. Also, yes, I almost missed my cat again because she sat in one of the beds and I didn't realize that. And then when I realized that she isn't with me, I was like, what? Also, I did do more coal mining. I don't know why I'm obsessed with coal. But it was at this moment I realized, where is my cat? Where is she? I decided to find her in every single house again to see if she has gone and sat in like some bed or something. It was turning nighttime, so I decided to search her for the next day. We get it. And then I went house to house looking for her. And for some reason, I just couldn't find her. And there was also this librarian. He was selling a looting 1 book, I think. And then finally finally, I went to the right house and I saw that she was just sitting over there. I made her to stand up and then we decided to go on a journey again. As you can see, I went to the plains area, so yeah, because I want to find a good place to live. Civilization and iron armors is done. We have our last goal, okay? Last goal. Gotta find a good area to live. And honestly, I don't want to live in a plain old boring land. But then when I was searching, I found another village that was only like 200 blocks away from the other one, which is crazy. This village was also like normal. It wasn't that big. It had farmland, hay bales, and a church. It also had this smithing table, which I decided to grab. And I also just realized that you couldn't put mushrooms on dirt. As you can see, I did some trading as well with all the wheat and potatoes that I got. And I also got some fruit emeralds from some of the houses, which is cool. I also slept, and this time I made sure that my cat did not, just randomly sit in the house. That would have been bad. This is just a montage of me just trading away, okay? Nothing else. I traded some potatoes, as you can see, and also some wheat. After this, I decided to leave the village when I saw this house, and I was like, okay, fine, let's go into it. Guess what? The house had nothing inside. Literally, what? How did this happen? Like, I've never experienced something like this, and I've never seen anyone experience this. Like, why is the house cut off? I don't get it. It's a scam. But anyways, like a true explorer, true adventurer, I went and set out on my journey to find a good place to live, because that's what I'm trying to do. And honestly, this terrain was just boring. I also slept, as you can see. The terrain was boring. I found a flower forest. And I don't know about you, but flower forests are cool and all, but like literally no structure spawn. Also, I did find a lava pool. No one cares about that. I found a sunflower field and kept exploring. I also found some pumpkin, as you can see. It was a good thing because I didn't find any pumpkin later in the village, so like. And after grabbing all the pumpkins, I decided to set out and find a good place to live. Then after walking, I found this mountain area which had a lot of coal, so I definitely got that. And there was also a swamp next to it. And also there was a lot of iron, so I also got that. There was also an emerald, so I thought that I would smelt all my iron and make an iron pickaxe to mine it. And the first emerald ore that I found, which is cool. After that, here's just a coal mining montage. Another sunset. I also heard some zombie noises, which is why I really got alerted. But I just continue mining anyways. And then I found this another emerald, so I decided to mine that as well. My second emerald ore. More coal mining. This all will come really handy by the way. And I also got some more iron. I went towards this plain field area, and I walked like, what, 200 blocks? Maximum 200 blocks. Crossed a river. And then something magical happened. Something truly magical. I found a cherry grove biome. I was really happy because this is going to be where we're going to build our future base. I knew it. The moment I saw it, I knew I was going to build my house over here. But you know what happened even crazier after that? First of all, I found another village. Wow. And then I also found a big cave which had trees in it. And a wandering trader also decided to spawn in it, which is crazy. Cool. Crazy cool. As you can see, I just basically explored the village. It was a pretty big one. Not as big as the Savannah one. Or maybe the same, I don't know. It also had an armor smith, so that's cool, I guess. And it had a lot of farmland, I must say. Like potatoes and beetroot. Obviously, I didn't get the beetroot. It's pretty pointless. I also killed some zombies. And I realized the zombies were coming from this area, so I decided to block it off. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Don't worry, I will be planting the potato crops again. We'll see in the next clip. Because this village is going to be right next to my house. Not right next to my house, because my house is going to be in that cherry grove biome. But you get it. I looted some more houses. I got potato, bread, and apples, so that's cool. And I also found this farmland which had carrots and wheat, so I got the carrots and the wheat. As you can see. And I even composted some of the seeds because my inventory was overflowing. I found this leather house and they had leather armor, which is pointless to me because I have full iron armor. I wanted a weaponsmith, but there weren't any in the village, so I made a grindstone, as you can see. And this iron golem really wanted to fight the drown, but the drown was just not coming out of the water. This weaponsmith was selling a looting 2 iron sword, and I was like, okay, that's pretty good, but it can get better. So I reset, and sharpness 2, fire aspect 1, and unbreaking 3 sword. It's really nice, you know, for an iron sword at least. That's like really nice. But for 17 emeralds, I got it. I definitely spent a little too much money, but I traded the coal that I had gotten, so it's all fine. And yeah, I even fought off this drowned in excitement. Pretty cool, huh? I know. I decided to set this particular house as my temporary house until I build my new one. So I decided to stuff everything that I had in that, as you can see, and I decided to sleep through the night. after clearing my inventory. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you all in my next video. By the way, make sure to comment down below my name and not my name, my cat's name, and the goals. Bye.